talking about limits of coverage. Insurance companies being what they are, they figured out a long time ago a lot of hurricanes here. So they invented something called the hurricane deductible. For us, because we live in this area, which is subjected to lots of hurricanes, we all have to deal with the imposition of a hurricane deductible. What is a hurricane deductible? Number one, it's written in a policy. Okay, so it's one of the exclusions, and it says if there is a named hurricane as distinguished from a tropical event, once the Weather Service calls it by Fred or Sally or whatever, it's a named hurricane, and any damage that is sustained as a result of that hurricane is subject to a deductible. And that deductible, again, based upon your policy, it could be 2%, 3%, as much as 5% of the total amount of your coverage. So, if you have a $100,000 policy of insurance, and if the house burned down, they would pay up to $100,000. But if the house is damaged from wind, they're going to reduce the coverage by the 2%, the 3%, or the 5% hurricane deductible, so that instead of having $100,000 in coverage, in the case of 2%, you have $98,000. In the case of 3%, $97,000, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. Most people get a little disgusted by that, but unfortunately, this is first-party insurance. This is not a matter of law anymore. It's a matter of contract. You bought the policy had the deductible in there, you signed the papers, you paid the money. Very difficult, if not impossible, to get around that.